Let's turn our attention to a constituency that has become one of the constituencies to watch, really, the Bantama constituency, made up of about 10 electoral areas with a population of over 50,000 sits in the heart of Kumasi, once known as Ghana's Florida, due to its huge voter population of over 100,000. It combines traditional relevance and election euphoria to draw attention each election season. The NDC has occupied the seat once, following the NPP's boycott in 1992. Nana Senso Mensah has more.
The Bantama Constituency Primaries is contested by only two aspirants, the incumbent Daniel Ochemabuaje versus the Deputy Chief of Staff at the Presidency, Francis Asenso-Boakye. The incumbent NPP has dominated the constituency since 1996 after Ofosu Owusu-Jibril of the New Democratic Congress won the seat when the NPP boycotted elections in 1992. Since then, Dr. Richard Womfred Anane won the seat in 1996 and 2000 until the Nshiasu constituency was carved out of Bantama. Then comes Cecilia Abnadapa in 2004 and 2008. In 2012, Kwabena Kokofu represented the Bantama in Parliament but lost the 2015 primaries to Daniel Ochemabuaje.
So my dumo, so yadio, yadi kama mapunya kufado ma ano mali. Hello. Now can you fear now the number fear?
Daniel Ochemabuaje is the incumbent member of parliament and is seeking to be re-elected to represent the Florida of Ghana politics in the 2020 elections.
President Akufo-Addo, who was even once told that he could not become president. By our victory, our hard work, our investment of time, human resources, and money, and mobilization of the people, we won 89%, and today he's the president. And logic, the president is asking for 4 more years because one good term deserves another, he says. So what about me who have to bring him to power? What about me? So if president is asking for 4 more years, I am humbly also asking for 4 more years. Is it just rational and logical for anybody to believe that, yes, we brought him to power, we want to go again with him? And by the way, Bantama, we don't have anything to lose. We have about 3 or 4 people in government, 1 in the legislature, parliament, 1 in the government, and a few here and there. Why should we put all the eggs in one basket?
This thing that we have a lot of people in government, so I should stay where I am, and he also stay where he is. It's dead on arrival. Because in that case, then it means that anybody that the president appoints from parliament to be minister or deputy minister means that that person must relinquish his MP position for somebody else to come and take. The additional responsibility that one has beyond the MP position, say a deputy minister, it's even a motivation to help serve your people, bring development to your constituency. So that argument, I believe, is dead on arrival.
Question is, will delegates sympathize with Ochem to go to parliament for the 2nd time, though he didn't allow his predecessor, Kokofu, to run for the 2nd term?
When he was contesting in the parliamentary primary 4 years ago, he made it clear that if he is unable to honor his promises, he should be kicked out. He came to on seats, sitting MP who had been in parliament for just 1 year. In fact, when he decided to contest, the then MP, the MP had been in parliament for just 1 year, okay? And he did whatever he could. You know, he had a lot of money at the time. He told people that he was going to take 40 people to the US every year. He was going to buy 1 grader for each electoral area. He said a lot of things. And he has not been able to deliver on any of these promises. And the reason why we are in the contest is because you contest, you win, and you account for your stewardship. And if you fail, then somebody else must come and replace you.
confident Asenso Boakye, the Deputy Chief of Staff, who is known to be the darling boy of President Akufo-Addo, hopes to win more than half of the over 547 delegates in the constituency to proceed to Parliament.
My nomination alone is enough to bring all the residents of Bantama on board. Today in Bantama, the name of Asenso Boakye is what everybody is calling for. And given my political experience, from the day that I will be nominated, I will know whatever it is to do to bring everybody on board. So in 2020 elections, I'm hopeful and I'm confident that we will do much better than we did in the previous election.
Nana Asenso Mensah reporting.
So it's still a very big question. Is Daniel Ochima-Boaji getting a second nod, or is he just going to follow like he did to Kokofu, or what's going to really happen? What are the predictions? Anything that we're picking from the ground? Winston Amwa is with our political desk. He joins me for some analysis here on Election Brief. Winston, is there an answer to the question that I just posed?
Well, there certainly is an answer. Of course, as we speak, it is not clear who's going to win Bantama. I say this because earlier the prediction was that, Asenso Boakye was leading. Now, after further, polling of Bantama constituency, and I'm making reference to, some national security document that shows who's leading in all the constituencies ahead of the, parliamentary primaries. They had an earlier document, and when you look at the document, it shows you yellow and green. So if you have green attached to your name, it means you're leading, and that's the end of it. It means you're winning. If it has yellow and green attached to your name, and yellow attached to another person's name, it means it's a two-horse race, but the one with green is leading. Now, the earlier research indicated that, Asenso Boakye had green attached to his and yellow, meaning he was leading. Now it's yellow for Asenso, yellow for Daniel Ochima-Boakye. What that means is that it's a close battle, and it could go any way come tomorrow.
We wait to see. Let's also look at Dansia Sokwa and the New Jabin South, turning out to also be very interesting constituencies.
Exactly. Let me get to New Jabin South, and I come to Dansia Sokwa, because in the New Jabin South constituency, you know that in that constituency also, of course, in 1992, when the NPP boycotted, the NDC won. Then comes Yaberima in 1996 till 2008, when he was unseated. He lost in the primaries to Benes Beatrice Boateng, BBB they called her at the time. She did only one term and had Dr. Marcus Ibeyebo unseating him. In his bid for re-election, he was contested by Michael Ochebefi, but he lost to Dr. Marcus Ibeyebo. And in his third attempt, Michael Ochebefi has come back. Now, according to the investigations that we have done, that is also another close battle. It could go either way. It could go to Michael Ochebefi or go to Dr. Marcus Ibeyebo.
Okay, we just have to wait a little longer.